Hey guys, this is Sean. Welcome back to my channel. Please help me out and press the thumbs up button. Subscribe, share, comment. Always looking forward to dialogue. It's hot. I'm in the desert, 99 degrees, 39% humidity. After I finished my 1.5 mile run, I thought I was going to collapse, so I had to actually just stop. I just drank a sip of water before I left. We're only at 8:55 in the morning. It's hot. Anyhow, I'm good and I have some energy left. I mean, a significant amount of energy to make this video. Let me switch hands. All right, guys. So, again, forgive me for my out of breath speech or discussion, but this is the only way I can knock out this video today. I want to talk about buying security companies. I want to talk about to you acquisitions. Should I buy another security company? The number one question you should ask yourself is it worth it? Do they have the resources? Do they have the network? Do they have the clients? Now, you might want to buy a business that says, hey, you know what, we make $5,000 a month in profits. And there's those businesses that exist. Well, the question is, how can you be sure that they make $5,000 a month? Have you checked their books lately? Do they have the proper and reasonable, not reasonable, but the proper and standardized accounting practices? Why on earth, if you're earning $5,000 a month, maybe $10,000 a month in revenue, why on earth would you sell your security company for in the first place? If that money's already coming in. Profit. And obviously there's people out there that want to just retire. They've done security for 20, 30 years and they want to get into something new. But then there's these companies that have incurred liability over the years. Maybe they're starting to lose contracts. See, this $5,000 a month revenue, okay, that might be dependent on a huge contract that they have, or maybe a mid-sized contract that they have, and you don't know that in 3 months the contract might be ending. That's why, again, you have to do a full accounting of the books of that business. I want to talk about reputation. If you have a security company out there who's been flaunting SRT pins, ERT pins, SWAT pins, Navy SEAL pins, and as Justin Humphreys would say, you got security guards acting like tactical commanders. Okay, that's a reputation issue right there. You might have law enforcement that might have a negative view of that business. You have the public who maybe they felt like that company abused their authority or maybe went beyond the scope of the contract. Like you don't know what you're getting your hands onto. Hey guys, I'm still kind of irritated about this whole SWAT, SRT, ERT thing. I just made a video, I think 2 videos about that. You guys have no idea like what it takes to, well, you do, some of you, most of you do. Look at my hands. Well, they were full of sweat, but now I'm losing it, so I need to start walking back. Look, my hat is soaked. I'm gonna be 43 years old in a couple of months. This is the condition I need to be in. I need to be, and I'll put in quote, combat ready condition. It's just stolen valor when somebody claims that they're SWAT, ERT, and they're not. So you might get a company who have been flaunting those pins, who've been acting like somebody they're not, and then you get to buy that reputation. You're not buying the security company. You're buying that reputation. So be very careful when you're acquiring businesses. In California, and I know I have my guys in Florida that listen to this channel. Correct me if I'm wrong, but, well, actually don't correct me if I'm wrong. or this does or does not apply in your state. But in California, you can't just buy a security business. Like, you can't just buy, I don't know, Securitas for, what are they worth? Like $500 million or $1 billion. You can't buy them without applying for a brand new license. So that's the way it will work. You have to start the license all over again. And that's the way acquisitions work in the state of California. You can't just pay them and then all of a sudden everything gets transferred to you. I also recommend that if you do a transfer, that you also, or you acquire a business, that you hire an attorney and help you with due diligence. Find out what the company's liabilities are and find out what they're really bringing in. And what I personally would do is ask to speak to their security officer force, or I'm sorry, the guard force. Talk to the officers out there and ask them how they feel about the company. And just let them know that you're planning on acquiring it, but you want to know what you're getting into, but also explain to them that you're going to talk to all of them before you acquire the business, if that's what you tend to do. And you're going to have an open door policy. You're going to have a sit down face to face and ask them how they can make the company run better. And maybe you could promise a little bit higher wages. I mean, you're going to do something to increase morale, because acquisitions get kind of scary sometimes. As an employee, you might feel like you're going to get paid less. Those of you who work in-house security, like hospitals, I feel for you. Just imagine that you're in-house security for a hospital, or maybe other organization that has in-house security, and all of a sudden a contract security company took over operations. Let's just say Allied Universal took over operations, and then now they're going to pay you lower. Does that sound familiar for some of you? I've heard it. I hear you guys out there. Okay, that's all I have for right now. I need to head back home. Looking forward to the dialogue. Take care. Bye.